Yeah, city is looking bright. Ain't nothing like these Ohio nights. Oh wait, child. Eyes real low as I ride through the city though. Get rich or die trying. I don't know 50 though. I'm from a place where them niggas let 50 go. Leave your ass like Swiss cheese, leave your ass with 50 hoes. Oh wait, just my state, gotta say it now. Oh wait, just my state, gotta say it proud. Oh wait, just my state, gotta hold it down. Yeah, well, there ain't nothing like Ohio, where we keep that fire, bro, and we let that fire go. You can buy a hollow, always change the state, it's a motherfucking vibe, though, where we just pull up on niggas and we'll slide, though. Nothing like Ohio, especially at night, cause everybody hustling, trying to get right, and if you caught slipping, you get hit with that pipe, and if you caught slipping, then you might lose your life. These Ohio nights, where everybody hustling to get right. These Ohio nights, when you stay with that tool, gotta stay with that pipe. These Ohio nights, these Ohio nights, these Ohio nights, where everybody hustling to get right.
Gotta stay up on my grind from my city to your side. Hustling all night trying to get this shit right, yeah. There ain't nothing like these late nights in Ohio. Swear ain't nothing like these late nights in Ohio. Y'all niggas nothing. Had that shit jumping from Toledo to Kentucky. 614, catch me shutting down Scully's. The way I had it rocking, swear they thought that I was from there. CLE, I cannot forget the day when I was down the way getting me a buffet. Ain't pull off with your dame, cause I had to get my mind right. Money in my sight, why you think they call us buzz guys? Everywhere I go, these hoes be saying they love my flavor, cause I'm so high player. I might pop up in some gators, I might fuck, say see you later. If you're crazy, I'ma ghost ya. She can't get enough of my love roller coaster. My heart froze up, but these streets colder. Middle of the summer, bundle up, wear a coat, bruh. My Ohio glow, red at everywhere I go. Even though I'm hardly home, I got a gray and scarlet soul.
These Ohio nights, where everybody hustling to get right. These Ohio nights, where you stay with that tool, gotta stay with that pipe. These Ohio nights, these Ohio nights, these Ohio nights, where everybody hustling to get right.
Gotta stay up on my grind from my city to your side. Hustling all night trying to get this shit right, yeah. There ain't nothing like these late nights in Ohio. Swear ain't nothing like these late nights in Ohio. H-I-O, gotta put on for my home. CLE, I cannot forget the day. P-I-Q-U-A to the fucking death of me. Yeah. C-A-L-I-N-T-A-E.
That's hot, baby.
Hey, yeah, okay.
That's hot, baby.
I'm all in, yeah. I'm all in, yeah. I'm all in, yeah. Let me talk my shit. I do it big. When it come to this, I'm all in. I can never quit. Gotta play to win. Gotta represent. I'm all in, yeah. Look bitch, I'm from the always 10. Just touched down like I scored 6. She chose me like #1 pick. Safe at home by the way I slid. Then I'm out, yeah I did. Mickey man on how I switch. And boy, you know this shit ahead. It's out the park, it's over the fence. Used to hear them talking shit, but now they wanna be us. Crown time high, I came in here and shook the league up. Ay, stomping with the crew, I roll with dogs and leaders. And they can't check me, feel like cheetah. Better get your speed up. And I'm fresh up out the freezer, I'm ice tray coat. From a place we hit OH, boy you better say I-O. I mean there's way too many greats, how could I ever pick a GOAT? Michael Jeffrey, LBJ, and RIP to 24. No time to kick it, I'm getting...
The All In Sports Podcast is sponsored by DNC Commercial Construction, Brimflex Designs, Homie Construction, Scotty Williams Racing, and Bob's Flavors. Welcome to the All In Sports Podcast, Season 5, Episode 13. All sports, all balls, all bets, all the time. The All In boys are back. I'm Nick.
I'm Fees.
I'm JP.
I'm Eddie. I'm Chuck.
Aaron Rodgers, welcome to the AFC North, you washed up piece of shit. Stick around!
Turn to glory. Tennessee will. Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! Are you serious? Are you serious? De La Cruz, right center. Could he go three? It's a cycle!
Williams Motorsports by Grapple back to home. Grapple, we did it, Grapple! We did it!
What it do? What it do? Season 5, Episode 13, in the bag. Welcome back, everybody, and the 814. And if you don't know what the 814 is, it's our followers on our Facebook page, which continues to grow because of you, the All In Nation. Let's give them a hand. As always, this episode will be available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Thursday morning at what time, fellas? 9 a.m. Also available on YouTube Thursday at 11 a.m. If you want to catch the full show, just go to our YouTube and watch it at 11 a.m. Right there. There it is. How we doing? How we doing, fellas? Doing good? I'm doing good.
Oh, I'm doing great. Sorry, the Reds just got out of the inning, out of the jam. They had Guardians had a guy on third, so I was just happy we didn't give any runs. But, yeah, doing good. Had a great birthday weekend. Had a blast. Did a lot of fun things.
Brother.
Thank you.
That's what I was going to say.
Played some golf. Played also the new long shots of golf. That was awesome seeing Nick there. And got to go to the race. I seen JP for a tiny little second at the race.
Didn't see your text.
I did text him and told him where I was sitting.
I was telling Nick, I was walking to the car after I seen you guys. I was walking to the car like, them assholes, man. Like, I told him to text me, and he came up and said, and then I got all the way home. Like, I was driving home like, man, them guys, they just must hate me or something. And I get home and I'm like, pull my phone out and I'm like, he did text me.
Yeah,
They
I did.
do
I
like
did.
me.
He does like me.
I knew that him and Scotty were both there. Me and Kaylee decided to go last minute. We honestly didn't even get there till the fourth heat race.
Yeah.
So we just watched the last two heat races, watched the B mains and then the feature.
Good
It was
racing.
either way, it was still worth it. It was
Fuck
a blast.
yeah, it was.
The feature was sick, and yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit. But yeah, it was a good weekend.
JP, how was your weekend?
Wonderful, man. Went to the races and went to a Dragons game. They got their asses whooped, but it's still always fun.
They always
always
get-
fun to go to
yeah,
a Dragons
Dragons
game.
games are
What
fun,
day did
but-
you go to the Dragons game?
On Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, they're
Sunday had great seats right behind home plate, and
I rarely
Yeah.
see them win.
yeah, no, I don't think I've ever been to a Dragons win. Did see there's this one dude. He come up. It was like second inning, bottom of the second inning. They're already down 1, and dude comes up and they got a dude on first, and he's like huge. And Jack's like, my buddy Jack, he's like, how the hell you gonna be that big and only be batting like 102 and not have any home runs? And like first pitch, dude freaking cracks one out. And we're like, yeah, I was like, dude, start talking shit about everybody that walks up.
Eddie, how's your weekend, bub?
It was good. I got to relax a little bit. I didn't have to work on Saturday, so I didn't do
Nice.
a whole lot of craziness. I mean, did some yard work and so on, but didn't do a whole lot. Watched some bowling. Took a couple naps. That's what old people do.
Did you get the bowling to work?
Yes, but I had to do it a different way.
Okay.
I wasn't able to go the way I normally
That's
do.
what I
so.
thought. Chuck, how's your weekend, bub?
That was pretty good. We went to a little freestyle event they got down in Belmont called Boom Bat Belmont and premiered our trailer for our documentary there. Got a nice little round of applause.
Nice. We'll probably.
Very cool.
How long is the documentary gonna be?
About an hour.
Hour. Nice.
Oh,
So you need to give us like the trailer. Maybe we'll run the trailer next week before the show starts.
Okay, that sounds good. I
That way we
appreciate
can
it.
kind of promote that a little bit for you.
Thank you.
So, also, guys, if you guys are liking what you guys are seeing, make sure you like and share this podcast because we can't grow without you. Also, if you're feeling generous, the Cash App is in the green below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is there's some videos on there, so especially one I'm about to talk about here in a few minutes, and then follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick. We stream on all platforms right now, so if you are watching us on Facebook and want to watch us on something else, we're on there. So, hell yeah. All right, time for our weekly shout-outs. You guys ready? First things first, big shout-out to Sam and Taylor Wellbaum.
Yes.
Tied the knot this weekend in Spain. We love you guys. Wedding
Congrats,
looked
guys.
amazing. It looked like a movie out there.
Congratulations,
So
Taylor.
congratulations. Second order of business. Lee Corso's grand finale is going to take place at the Ohio State University when they play Texas week 1. Let's give a hand to Lee Corso.
I'll be there.
The legend.
Speaking on Ohio State. Shout out to Denny Hamlin.
Danny?
Denny Hamlin.
Oh.
Damn.
For throwing up the O
Yeah. Fill up the old
in Michigan
OHIO.
Speedway, right?
After he won Michigan.
After he won Michigan.
Got
so-
booed. He got booed.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's give him a hand.
We're
though.
not gonna boo you.
We're
dude.
not going to boo you. And then speaking of racing, our last shout out Adam Martin for a great interview from last week. If you guys haven't listened to that interview, it's available on our YouTube channel. So just go.
Is that a hats off?
That's a hats off. Yep.
That's a hats off.
We appreciate you. The
Look at
interview was awesome. And there will be more. So that's all we got for the weekly shout out. So let's just give everybody one big hand. Sam Taylor, Lee Corso, Jenny Hamlin, and Adam Martin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, boys, let's let's get this party started, and I'm going to ask the question of the day. You like to read the question of the
I
day?
can't see it,
I know. I'm
honestly.
just messing. All right, guys. The question of the day is, if you could attend a concert by any musician, live or dead, who would it be, and where would you see them? So, like, you can pick the venue or... So.
Ooh, that's nice. Nice,
Man, I've
nice.
seen a lot of the ones
Nice.
like a bunch of them.
Nice.
Yeah, but it could be alive or dead.
All right, I'll
So-
start. Just because I personally think this person would have been so big for not only our generation but his generation and everything, I would pick Juice World because I never got to see him live, and I would say I'd see him at Red Rocks because that would be just awesome.
Right.
So,
I would say Mac Miller, but I seen Mac Miller,
Yeah.
so you know what I mean.
that's... I was... It was tough with Max. So
I
go-
seen Mac at Dayton. That
Yep.
was fucking
JP?
awesome.
Red Rocks, though. That's
Ask
my, that's
Eddie.
my venue,
Yeah.
too. So,
Don't ask Eddie.
uh,
Eddie's still thinking.
Chuck, what about you, bub?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Probably. So
It's a tough question.
I would have.
And
liked
that's
to
about the
see-
last 3 question of the day. He's always took my answer before me, so I'm anxious to see what you say here because if you say mine, I'm
I don't
punching.
think it's gonna be.
I
yours,
doubt it.
But I would have liked to have seen Led Zeppelin in like their prime
Right.
in like the 70s.
Yeah, where at?
Royal Albert Hall. Where else?
Nice. All right, nice. JP, it's your turn, bub, or Eddie.
Well, I was gonna say Red Rocks. for
Yeah, well,
mine.
that's- I mean,
And
that's
then
just
it-
an
first thing
historic-
popped
I mean,
in my
that's-
head was
you
Zeppelin,
got-
but I think it'd have to be like a Floyd concert.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's a good one.
I feel like I know who you're gonna say, and like I thought about it, but I'll wait. I don't want to take your
Yeah.
thunder.
You sure you don't want to say before I
Go
spit
ahead.
one out?
Go ahead.
I would say that probably one of the most entertaining concerts would probably be seeing Michael Jackson.
That's pretty good. Close.
All right, who do you think I'm picking?
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
I think you're going Prince.
I'm going Prince
Yeah.
and the Red Rocks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No question about it. 100 times out of 100 times, if someone said, what concert do you want to see? If you could pick someone that's past, it's Prince. He's the greatest musician of all time. I don't care.
Who'd you
what
pick
anyone
again?
Definitely.
says. He said
Pink Floyd?
He said
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
Yeah, he
So-
said Zeppelin.
So 3 of our picks were at the Red Rock, so that's the concert.
Yeah.
We get to see all 3 of them, guys.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll
Congrats.
bring,
What-
I'll
what
bring
are
my
you guys?
concert
Congrats.
over to the Red
Oh,
Rocks.
you're
Yeah.
coming too?
Oh, yep.
Oh, hell
We get
yeah.
Zeppelin's
Zeppelin
coming.
too?
Zeppelin's
Oh my
coming to the
God.
Red
Let's
Rocks.
go. Red Rocks around the table?
Yeah.
Bringing
Michael
MJ?
Let's go.
Is Michael Jackson coming
Nah,
to the
he
Red
might.
Rocks?
He
What a
might.
punk
Hold on.
Come
Michael
on,
Jackson and Prince
check.
do not get along.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be the craziest concert I've ever seen. Like,
Who's opening?
I'm on the fly right
What
now.
about
know.
Stevie Wonder?
It's got to be Juice WRLD.
gotta
I'd like
be
to see
right.
Stevie
It's got to
Wonder.
be Juice WRLD. I
I'd
know.
like to see Stevie Wonder live.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one too.
He couldn't see you live though.
Nope, wouldn't have to.
I was gonna say he'd probably like to see you live too.
Oh, hey, good answers, boys. Good
Scott
answers.
Snellings would love to see Meatloaf again.
Meatloaf, yeah, he just
Yeah,
passed, didn't he?
that's-
Too, like last year. I'm almost positive.
That's sick that you've seen
People
him.
who've seen Meatloaf say he's fantastic.
Yeah, he said he's
Live.
the best
Like he's-
showman he's ever seen.
Like he is showman. Period.
Best concert
You know
I've
the-
ever been to?
Yeah.
Well, Adele was really good. Adele was really good. I mean,
I
I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't
doubt
even
it,
want
I
to go,
bet.
and it was a badass show. But Peter Frampton.
I bet. Yep. I bet-
Peter Frampton.
I'm pretty sure
and
my
this
buddy
was
Austin
like
seen
4
him
years
live.
ago and 5
Yep.
years ago, and he's old as shit, and it was magnificent.
I would say.
I got to see Rush. They were.
Oh,
really
my
good.
mom's seen Rush about over 10 times. It's her favorite
I've
band.
seen him once.
What's your favorite Rush song?
Closer to the heart.
I like Roll the Bones.
I'll probably catch some flack for this, but still one of the best performers I've ever seen is MGK.
MGK, 100%.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying. I would say probably out of just magnitude, it would be Garth.
I
So-
would love to see Garth.
So Garth is like
Yeah.
number one, but like I've seen MGK 30 times,
Yeah.
and every time that I've seen him, it's like I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Because the show's so different every time, and
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, shit, we've seen him a fuck ton of times, like, and
a lot.
The most memorable show that I mean, just one that was so entertaining would have to be Weird Al.
I bet that
I
would be
would
fun.
Dude, that was literally one of the most entertaining shows I've ever watched
Scott
in my
Snelling
life,
said best
hands
concert.
down.
Best concert for me was Aerosmith and Ted Nugent.
Fire pit.
Fire. Fire.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Matthew Shelby said, or the O2 Arena. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
he said
sure
that he
there's
has
plenty
a
of
venue.
other venues.
I want to
that
say
are
the
badass.
O2 is in, it's overseas, isn't it?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
Is it in?
I don't know.
I want to say WWE just did an event there, but I could be wrong. They
I
do
believe
so much
it's
shit.
in London.
Yeah, it is. It is. 100% it's in London. It's 100%. They just did an event there.
Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Isn't it, bro?
Isn't it, bruv? Brother. It is Tuesday. Oh, man. Said,
What's that, brother? Brother. What's that, brother?
Hey, somebody shouted out a day to remember as their favorite
Yeah.
concert. That is a hell of a
Yeah,
concert.
Matt Shelby
Hey.
probably said that
it said Beartooth,
He sure
Good
did.
Omens.
for sure. But I can
In
second
Cleveland
a couple
at
of those.
Nautica on the River. I bet that was pretty
I saw
cool.
Incubus at that place.
That would have been a good show.
Christian Webb's in the chat. Let's shout out Christian Webb's in the GNC. So, Christian. All right, it's time to jump into our first segment of the night, and it is sponsored by Vroom Vroom, Scotty Williams Racing. Let's give Scotty a hand.
I see what you're doing on the computer. What? Because I can see what JP's
Oh yeah,
doing.
I
on
like
his
to see it
computer.
too. I like to see it
Look,
too.
look. I was like, oh, we need to make that. The boy's already on it.
Oh, that's funny as shit. I like the headliner too because it makes the most sense, my friend.
It does.
It really, really does. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what happened at Eldora this weekend. The old dream. Fees was there, JP was there, so I'm gonna pass the mic over to them and let them take this segment.
Our boy Scotty was also
Oh,
there.
yeah. But he's not sitting at the
I
table.
know. Well, the racing started Wednesday night. I know the dream was Saturday night, but the racing started Wednesday night. Flow Night
Was
in
not
America.
sprint cars.
Was not. Tried to tell JP that. JP was adamant it was sprint cars, but it was not.
It was not sprint cars.
No, but yeah, it was the late models. It was some good racing. There was good racing Thursday night. It got rained out right before the feature. They had to run the feature on Friday with Friday's events as well. Friday night racing was good. Brought it all to Saturday where they have 6 heat races. I forget how many cars are in the heat, but there's a lot because there's a lot of cars there. And then this is also where everybody's back on the track together because there's only certain drivers run Thursday, certain drivers run Friday. So they're all on there. Heat racing was crazy. There was a car that flipped. I forget who it was. Was it Ziegler? No, that's who Scotty was saying. I said no, it wasn't. It was Carson Ferguson. Carson Ferguson flipped. Got hit. I just seen it flash on the screen. Carson Ferguson had a nasty wreck. Glad he's okay. I think Mason Ziegler flipped and came back on his wheels, did like a barrel roll. Glad he's okay. But yeah, we get to the feature, and the feature was unbelievable. Shout out to Jonathan Davenport for winning again. He's won 2 out of the last 3.
Nasty.
That dude is unbelievably good at Eldora.
How much is the prize for winning?
The dream's 100,000.
100,000.
He won 130 though because he won the night before.
Yep. And he actually, which I know it's not a lot, but he got like another $5,000 or something. That's a lot, but I'm just saying, not compared to what he was winning.
I seen where Drake Troutman pulled in $2,000 or
he got
something for rookie of the
2
year.
or 25. I can't remember, something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Drake Troutman got rookie of the year, so he got 2,500 or $2,000 something. Dylan Thornton, the kid that won that thing, I think he got an extra 500.
Yeah, he won
for something. Just it's called the rookie program, is what it's called.
He
They just, like,
he
give
ran
guys-
really good on Friday night.
He ran really good Friday night. He didn't run good Wednesday night, but he had a part failure. They had an oil leak.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't race Thursday, but yeah, he did run really
He
good
ran
Friday.
really
Heart
good
fail- is he
Friday
okay?
night.
Heart failure.
Chuck, great pull, by the way.
But yeah, so it got to the feature. The feature was awesome. Some notable performances. Oh, first off, Josh Rice winning the feature on Friday night. Good for him. That's just a local boy. That dude goes to, he works a 9 to 5 and then goes and races with the big dogs. And
Right.
he is a big dog.
Right.
But he won 25 or 30 grand. What was it? 25.
So did JD win Thursday night then?
He probably won
'Cause I
on
remember
Friday.
right.
He won on Friday, but it was Thursday night's feature, I think.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, because Josh, I know, or Josh Rice won that one. I
One
don't
or the
know.
other,
It was
but
one or the
one or
other.
the
Yeah,
other.
they both won on Friday night.
But yeah.
Josh Rice, though, Scotty said he went up to him and talked to him. Like, that's just a good old Kentucky boy. He's from down around like Florence, I think. And Scotty went up to him Saturday in the pits and asked him. He said, "Did you guys drink some beer last night or what?" Because he obviously won. And Josh's response was, he said, "Boy, he's like, we're lucky we ran out." So he said, "I wouldn't have made it to today." But yeah, he was killing it in the feature. I think he finished like 7th. He started 11th. He fell back to 14th at one point. But dude, just watch. He's a high side driver, and watching him up on the wall,
Yeah.
dude. Him and Bobby Pierce. My pick, Bobby Pierce, finished 2nd. He was battling for the
Our
lead.
pick.
Sorry, our pick. He was battling for the lead. He got a flat tire with I think 46 or something left. He got it changed. Had to go to the back. He made it all the way back up to 2nd. But at that point, JD had a 10-second lead on the field. So, but yeah, it was a great night. Hoffman came from the back and finished 3rd, maybe.
Yeah.
I think he got 3rd. He got into the wall and tore his shit up on the 10th lap. So 10 laps in, and
It's like perfect, split. You
Oh,
see-
yeah, yeah.
it's funny.
he got into the wall and tore his shit up on like the 10th lap and had to come in and get some stuff worked on a caution, and he had to go to the back because of that, and that's when he came all the way back to 3rd.
Yeah.
But
Good racing.
yeah, Devin Moran going from like 6th to 2nd in one turn was insane. There's just wild shit happening. Just all around good racing.
Mhm.
So,
Wow, shit.
it was.
Oh, Bobby found that line, man.
Yeah.
He was coming off of 4 and in between 3 and 4, he was just like diving the corner,
Yeah,
man.
he's
and
diving it,
yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he won Flow Night in Flow Night in America
Wednesday.
night. Yeah.
Yep.
So he walked away as a winner too. So let's
And
shout
he
out.
finished 2nd all the rest of the
Yeah.
times. Every other race or every feature he raced in after that, he got 2nd. I'm pretty sure.
So let's give a hand to all the winners and people who, tried their
Hell of a
best.
good time, hell of a good show.
Yeah.
Hell
We
yeah.
might honestly someday. I bet we could get Josh Rice to call into this thing. We just got to talk to him at one of the things. He's a good old local boy, like not local to us, but like local to his
Right.
area.
Right.
And he races with the big dogs. You know what I mean? I feel like he would be a good dude to get.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick. Also, I had just got there and went and got a fucking bag of beer, and fucking not a bag of Sprite.
Chaz.
No, but we go over to the liquor thing because Kaylee wanted to see
The
what
bar?
they had. Yeah,
Yeah, they're called bars.
That's not exactly what it's
The
called.
eating area.
the liquor tent.
Yeah.
Liquor barn. The liquor shack.
The refreshment stand.
No, they only had liquor at this thing. They had
Adult
beer- they had beer,
beverages
too. Yeah.
stand.
There you go. We just walked over there so she could see. We turned around and walked back. Mind you, they're running fucking heat races. And I see Ashton Winger like walking into the line to get a fucking something at the bar. And I'm like looking, I'm like, what? Because he's there racing. So I'm like, he's done for the fucking weekend. He was with his boys. He's like, fuck it, we ain't going back out there. So
Right.
I thought that was funny. But yeah, it was a good week.
Hell yeah. Let's clap it up for them again. And we'll also keep clapping for Scotty Williams Racing because
I
that's.
think he's gonna be at. If I remember right, he did tell me this Saturday. He's planning on being at Mount Pillier, running that, and then the following weekend he plans on being at Florence for the. He's gonna start trying to run the modified All Star Tour or whatever. It's just the basically the tour that he was like not really a tour last year, but the same group of guys that he was running with last year. They made like a little modified tour out of it this year. So he's gonna
Nice.
start running that. So.
Hell yeah. So let's clap it up for Scotty.
I drank 6 of them, Kiefer. Fuck you. 6 of them.
All right. We're going to skate on over to our next segment. See what I did there?
Nice.
And this one is sponsored by Brimflex Designs. You guys check out. We got some new all-in hats coming. I got my black one on right now. And then old JP's rocking a Bob's Flavors, a custom Bob's Flavors hat. That, and it looks,
the
it's
Browns
Browns colorway. It's
color.
nice, yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, these playoffs are pretty good, huh, Chuck?
Yeah, they've been pretty good
Yeah.
for sure.
We talking basketball or NHL?
Ooh,
Well,
the
just
NHL.
the
It's
playoffs.
sponsored by Brent Flex Design. This is NHL playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Hockey.
Did you guys watch any of the NHL games?
I have
watched
not.
so far.
I did. I
haven't.
watched last night.
The first 2 games,
It
you
was
got
horrible.
like 3 games within 2 games because one went to overtime and one went to double overtime. So you got a whole extra game in the first 2 games.
Right, which is insane.
Yeah.
Right. Not to mention that they do a full overtime with a full intermission. So when you got double overtime, that's technically like 2 extra, and that's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
I hate intermission in hockey. It's way too long. But
Isn't there 2 of them?
Yeah.
In between.
yeah, because they got 3
each-
periods.
Yeah.
And it's 20 minutes every time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Got clean ice.
Right. But last night the Panthers, they annihilated the Oilers. I think they set the pace for the rest of the series. It was 6-1. And they had 6 different people score a goal. It wasn't like nobody scored more than 1 goal. That's pretty insane if you ask me.
That
Yeah,
is.
that's impressive.
It
It's a
got
team effort right there.
it got so bad for the Oilers that they're already getting fined and possibly suspended or whatever because they just started fighting at the end of the game.
Oh,
started
dude, that
going
was
after guys.
That was the best part of the game. was
Oh, yeah,
they
it
were-
always
they were
is.
They were getting at it all game.
But before last night, the first 2 games, that's the best hockey I've ever watched. I mean, I
You
haven't
aren't
watched
the only
a
person I've
whole
heard say that.
whole lot of hockey, but man, it was like you could feel the tension with every action that everybody made and all that. It was pretty crazy.
Last night was a slaughter, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They beat the dog shit out of them. Sorry.
This dude cannot hit a sinker.
Oh, you guys watched?
He'll
him
swing at
baseball
everyone.
He'll
or
swing
something?
at every low
He'll
ball.
swing at every ball in the dirt.
Game
though.
4 is Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Puck drop at 8 o'clock. That's what they say. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm
That's
taking
what they say.
Oilers.
I think Panthers are going to.
I'm taking
He's
Houston.
hanging on to the
Houston all
last
day.
Canadian team
Last
left.
Canadian team.
taking Houston.
I wouldn't put it past the Oilers to pull one off, but I'm pretty sure that the Panthers did what they needed to do last night.
Put a whooping on them boys.
Mm.
All right, let's clap it up for them boys. Playing in the NHL Finals right now.
Frank Kona just kissed his bat. Just kissed Carnacion Strand's
A
bat.
little lucky.
Like, what the hell?
Imagine if you would have kissed him.
That's for
And
the
he struck out on a sinker.
Probably.
Don't do that again.
that's for in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly. Same fucking pitch.
Every time. All right, it's time to.
What do you think the scouting report says about that?
No.
He can't hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's the scouting report.
But he'll swing every
If
time.
you're a pitcher going against Encarnacion Strand,
That's where you throw the ball.
throw it low out of the
Low and
strike
away.
zone, low and away, and he'll swing at it every time. So, all right, y'all, let's keep this party going, and we're gonna go to our next segment, and it's sponsored by Homie Construction. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to round the bases with your favorite sports podcast, the All In Sports Podcast, MLB. Let's go! Yep. Oh, sorry.
Your piano cut out there at the end.
Yeah, no, I hit the wrong
Your
button.
organ.
I actually unplugged it down here by accident. So first things first, let's get that Riffs Dinger Tuesday pulled up. Do we have that on for the screen?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we definitely do with that attitude.
I only have one because I figured you could just tell them to take away.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
one.
That's totally fine. So
So I got the 3-1 up there, the 3-legger.
The two, if you take the one away, you can actually put the 2-legger in now because they both start at 9:41. Both
Gotcha.
those games. Yeah.
So for the 3-legger that we have up on your screen, it's Kyle Schwarber, Shohei Ohtani, and Cal Raleigh. Sorry, to hit a home run.
I see what it was. I see how.
Dinger Tuesday. So let's give it a hand.
Which was posted
Jamie
on
Riffle.
our,
it was posted.
It was posted on our
It
Facebook.
was posted on Facebook. So
Hopefully y'all
Um,
tailed it.
Yep.
But if not, there's one to tail.
Mhm.
Yep.
Schwarber already hit one.
Did he really?
No.
Oh my god! I would say.
You
I'm
see
gonna put the Shohei Ohtani Cal Raleigh bed in. So
Ellie stole a base.
I mean, technically, you could still put Schwarber in.
yeah.
Oh, come on. Why we never get that fucking call on the outside?
No, we don't.
Sorry.
You're just supposed to.
We're
swing
talking
at it.
baseball. We're talking
We're
baseball.
talking baseball. Speaking of baseball, American League East. Let's jump right in. Yankees leading the way with a record of 39-25. 4-game lead on the Rays. 4-game lead on the Blue Jays. 9-game lead on the Red Sox. And 13-game lead on the Orioles. Your American League Central. Tigers. Your Tigers are leading the way, and they got a 7-game lead on the Twins. They got an 8-game lead on the Guardians. They got an 8.5-game lead on the Royals. And the White Sox are 20.5 games back. And let's round the American League off with the West. The Astros are leading the way. The Mariners are 3 games back. The Angels are 5 games back. The Rangers are 5.5 games back. And the Athletics are 11.5 games back from the Stros. And the Stros started off slow. Now they're coasting.
They've been picking it up.
Picking it up. All right, your National League East. The Mets lead the way. They got a 4-game lead on the Phillies. And then it's a big jump after that. Then they have an 11.5 game on the Nationals, a 13.5 game lead on the Braves, and a 17-game lead on the Marlins.
Hey, Scott Snelling must be nice playing in a minor league division.
Yeah, facts.
The Braves.
Let's go to the West, National League West. Dodgers lead the way, but they only have a 1.5 lead on the Giants, 2-game lead on the Padres. So they're knocking on the door. Diamondbacks are 7.5 games back in the Rockies, where it's still rocky, where the mountaintops are cold. The Rockies are 12-53, and they are 27 games back from.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yes.
This is double A.
And then now let's jump to where our Reds play the National League Central, where the Cubs lead the way. They have a 4-game lead on the Cardinals, a 5.5 game lead on the Brewers, a 6.5 game lead on the Reds, and a 13.5 game lead on the Pirates. Poor Paul Skeens. They need to trade him. They can get a haul for him. They can get a team. They can get a couple players.
I know. They're not going to.
I know.
Stop
Poor
it.
guy. He's
Get some help.
I don't want to say a once-in-a-lifetime pitcher because there's some good pitchers, but, like, he's a dog.
Yeah, he's good. He's real good.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, I think he can have a nice long career. And he'll play somewhere else eventually, but, like, right now, he's going to be with the Pirates for a while.
So we do have a pretty sick highlight to show you guys. I don't know if you guys saw Denzel Clark's crazy catch. He robbed a home run. Bonkers. We're going to play it right now just so you guys can see this. This might be one of the best
Shotwell with a
catches
fly
I've ever
ball
seen.
left center field. Denzel Clark racing back. He's all the way back. He's at the wall. He climbs it. He caught it. I can't believe it. Denzel Clark with a sensational catch. How did he do it?
That's an all-timer. He's well over half his body over the wall. That's a Mike Trout play at this ballpark. Completely over the wall. Goes back, he times the leap. Half his body. That was over the wall. Look how far over the wall that is when he brings it back.
I love
Wow.
the flex at the end. That's my favorite part. That might be. You ever robbed a home run?
Yeah, in softball, though.
Nice.
I never really played outfield like that.
I
in
robbed
baseball.
one in baseballs in high
I did
school,
in Pony League.
and it was cool.
Dude, I do it all the time on the show.
I got a
On the
triple
show.
play one
No, I
time.
do think it would have bounced off the top of the fence. I do think because I hit the fence and caught it. My hand was on pretty much on top of the fence, but
Chuck, you said you turned a triple play?
Dude, so not only did I turn a triple play, but if I didn't turn that triple play, I might not be sitting here in front of you guys today. You guys want the story real quick?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm playing third base. Second and third, no outs. Fucking bullshit. This dude's coming up to everybody back up, blah, 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 all that good stuff. He usually smacks it out there. This kid smacks it at my face.
oh, you're in
Like,
the hot corner.
I swear it was. I couldn't tell you how fast he hit it, but my hand hurt for 2 weeks after I caught it. But I caught it, and the having you repeat the outs and where the runners are paid off for my coach, because before I knew what I was doing, I had already stepped on third and was throwing to second. And I swear my coach about cried because he thought that the game was over. We were about to get roasted, give up a bunch of runs, and then all of a sudden he's putting his guys up to bat. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
I got the game ball for that one.
Oh, I bet.
So
I
dude,
jumped
so
off
we-
the fence and robbed one. don't-
You were talking
not
about
like
speed
that,
in the
but
glove.
close.
There's a kid named Jake Jarbo who used to pitch for Purple Shawnee, and he threw.
Speaking of almost Robin, watch this.
Jeez.
That's what Nick did.
Fredo, that's pretty much what I did. Yeah, it was a little bit higher on the fence, but it was.
He can't be hurt though, boys.
My hand was at least on
If
the
that
fence.
hurt him, then he'll be fine.
I probably knocked the wind out.
So anyway, there's a kid named Jake Jarbo. He threw really hard for Purple Shawnee for like another team. This is just a rec league, but he threw like really fucking hard. And Glenn Cundiff, who he's passed away, he got hit, but he got hit where his belt was. So like it didn't hurt. It like blocked the. And I remember him running to first, like carrying the bat over his head like this, like cheering because he got on base because he knew he wasn't going to hit the guy. So his best bet was getting hit by the guy. So shout out to Glenn.
Speaking of pitchers that can throw, have you guys heard of this guy from the Brewers farm system, Mizorowski? Well, they just put 3 minutes ago, they put an article on MLB.com. It's Adam McCalvey. He's 6'7". He throws 103, and I guess he's gonna start his first game Thursday night.
Nice.
6'7".
6'7" flamethrower.
Dude,
Mizorowski. Jacob Mizorowski.
The year we went to state in summer baseball for high school, we played a kid from Versailles that was 6'7", and he threw gas. But his only downfall is he threw it right down the middle. So if you just timed it up, you could hit him. Like he threw gas though. I mean, you had to swing early and choke up, but you could get him. Like and we did. We beat the shit out of him.
But yeah,
that's why we went to state.
I guess they haven't announced. Sorry, they haven't announced the move yet. So I guess that's the point of the story that they released. I guess he's supposed to be in town Wednesday or whatever.
Nice. So your home run leaders: Cal Raleigh 26, Shohei Ohtani 23, and Aaron Judge has 23. Your batting average leaders: Aaron Judge is batting 396, Jacob Wilson is batting 366, and Freddie Freeman is batting 351. And your RBI leaders: Pete Alonso with 61, Rafael Devers 57, and Aaron Judge with 55 RBIs. So, all right, the Reds. Let's jump into the Reds here. They're 6-4 in the last 10. Let's clap it up. That's a nice turnaround from being 4-6 in the other 10. So now we're
above 500.
Are we 500 or above?
We're one game.
One game above. All right. Your batting average leader is TJ Friedl. He's batting 295. Your home run leaders, of course, Ellie De La Cruz with 12 home runs. Your Reds RBI leaders, Ellie De La Cruz with 43 RBIs. And your hit leader is TJ Friedl with 71 hits. If we could just stay healthy, we would be okay.
We'd probably be all right. We just also need some good pitching.
Yes.
We need, I think Hunter Green's getting a second evaluation, which is always never
good. So, let's clap it up for the Reds one more time here. Then let's keep clapping for our sponsor, Homie Construction. We appreciate you, and that is what we got for you today on MLB. So,
thank you, Homie Construction.
Yep. If you need something built, call the homies from Homie. Yes, right. Yes, right. There you go. You guys ready to keep it rolling?
Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. This next segment is sponsored by our boy, Bob's Flavors.
Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
Yeah! So good.
That's the first time I got it.
Is it? Yes, sir. We've never actually went over that with you, actually, so which is funny. But
yeah, but by the fifth time, we would hope that you caught on, Chuck.
Yeah. The timing's weird. That's what
guys,
I'm saying. I'm always like
episode
half
13.
a beat off from you guys. Like, hey,
it's episode 13, man. All right, so obviously the NBA finals are going on.
I thought you were a fan.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be in my sweeper truck. I'm like, yeah, and I was like off a half beat every single time, and I'm like, man, I need to get in there. That was the whole point of me hitting you guys up to come out here to see if I could get a better timing on that.
You nailed it that time, bud. So the NBA finals are going on. It's a 1-1 split here, and it goes back to Indy. Tip off tomorrow, Wednesday, 8:30. So guys, what are you guys thinking right now?
What about that first game?
Man.
Yeah.
Crazy. The only time the Pacers led was
0.3 seconds. Yeah. That's nuts.
That's crazy.
What the Halley?
Obi went up, off.
Yep. What the hell?
Thunder looks good.
They did look good.
Taking one in OKC is huge, though. So
yes.
I'm still happy.
I agree. I think it could leave Indy 1-1 or 1-1, so 2-2 altogether again. I think
Right.
I think you're gonna see the same thing. I don't know. It's one of those series that just looks like it could definitely go 7.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. Even if it does end up 3-1 either way.
That's what I was gonna say. Even if like the Pacers come back and win these next 2 games and go up 3-1, like they're gonna go back and all of a sudden it's gonna be
It's gonna be 3-3.
3-3.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
fast.
I think it's shaping to be a pretty good finals, though. Like,
I think game 3, if the Pacers win, obviously they've got some momentum, and then that'll be a little bit rougher on the Thunder. But I'm pretty sure the Thunder will probably come out and win the game, and then we'll get the Pacers that we're used to, where it's like they're coming from behind in the series, not just in the game.
yep. You guys still riding with the Pacers?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. So.
Obi's needs his championship.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree. He needs one because no doubt in my mind, University
He
of Dayton
should have had
was
one,
winning
dude. Yes.
the year of COVID.
He's
They were
right.
going to win it.
Oh,
He-
for
100%.
sure.
He screwed me out of like $500.
Bob's flavor of
I
the
don't
night.
think it was him.
Yeah.
But
Was that Will Benson?
Yeah.
Dude, he's a freaking. He's a
is-
Cleveland killer.
Yep, he's a Cleveland killer.
He just wrecks them.
And then he carried his helmet on the back of his legs all the way to the bag.
He's got a
See that?
string on it.
So Bob's flavor of the night will be posted Thursday only on our Facebook page. So be looking for that. And then some other basketball news. Caitlin Clark is hopeful to return for the Liberty game on Saturday.
as of right now, the Liberty are still undefeated. So the Fever are actually playing right now. They started at 7 o'clock, and I guess Caitlin's ready to go, but they decided to hold her off so that she can come back in that game Saturday.
Nice. So wish her the best. Hopefully she's ready to go. All right, let's clap it up for Bob's Flavors. Oh yeah, you wanna
You're gonna outclap. You're gonna outclap Nick.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh wait, that's funny stuff. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. All right, we got one more segment. We're zipping through here. This time of year, it's hard to find that sports news. So we got some stuff at least to talk about here. So let's jump to it. This segment is sponsored by DNC Commercial Construction. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax. It is now time for NFL Chat with me, myself, and I, and the All In Sports Podcast, guys.
Yeah, that's us. That's us.
That's you.
That's
and
us.
you.
That's
and
us.
you. And you. And you.
And
And
all
you.
in us.
And you.
And me?
All right, we're gonna start with Cincinnati.
Tuesday.
Jermaine Pratt released. Shoo wee.
That's a captain.
Captain
Can't
and
afford-
the tackle leader,
Can't
I think,
afford to
from
pay
last
everybody.
year. Do you think it's to make money for Trey Hendrickson?
I think so, yes. And I also think that I did hear that Jermaine Pratt was didn't want to be there anymore either.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not that. I mean, I'm sure. Like I just heard that he was he wanted out. So
That's what he told me.
Pratt told you that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then you still have Trey Hendrickson holding out. So.
Yeah, yeah. And we still have.
And you
Shamar
still have,
Moore.
that's another thing is that Shamar Stewart is not signed his contract yet either because of the wording in the contract. So
Fraley just
Yeah,
took
I think
one
at this
right off the
point,
ankle.
just fucking change it. Let the kid fucking start playing. It's crazy.
he's
like,
earned his money. Like pay him and
just pay him and let's go. Like I don't know. Yeah, Jair Alexander definitely Reese from Green Bay. Matt, I was telling the guys like, depending on what we get him for, I think he could end up in Cincinnati. To be honest. Don't shake
y'all
your
have
head
money to
no.
pay. Y'all
You
don't
ain't
have
got no
to pay your own
money,
players.
bro.
He hasn't been healthy in 3 years.
that's
The
fine.
How's he
Cowboys
gonna
are
get
going to
paid?
get him.
How's he
That's
gonna
why
get paid
Matt
for
was
that?
asking
He's
about
not.
him.
He's. Not, I don't think he's going to get a big contract.
That's what I'm
but-
saying. How's he gonna get paid if he fucking can't stay healthy?
Shelby says Minnesota,
Minnesota. Okay.
not the Bengals.
Okay.
They ain't got
Go-
no
go
mind.
play
To the
against
same-
a
to
rival.
the same division.
Them
huh?
people who play for the Packers love to play against them Packers. Like that's like their
Uh-huh.
number one thing. If they go, I'm gonna go play against them twice a year, then.
Right.
It is crazy that they do like to do that.
Gonna whoop
And I'm pretty sure Bengals minicamp started today as well, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said that the next practice is in like whatever he said, 20 hours.
Yeah.
That was right at the end of their practice.
Right.
Let's hope they can get their shit done.
They need to, man. Just get him signed and let him fucking start practicing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They're only hurting themselves in the end because the longer he stays off the field, the longer he doesn't get those reps, the less likely he's going to be ready when it's time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
just
agree.
common sense.
I agree too.
All right, so let's go up north a little bit to Cleveland, where minicamp did started the day. Everybody was there, except I don't know. I can't. Was DeAndre Johnson there today? Can you look that up, Chuck?
Yeah.
To see if DeAndre Johnson.
Did you say up, Chuck?
He was hanging out with me at work.
Did you just say up, Chuck?
He did.
But
Look it up,
if
Chuck.
he wasn't there today, then he doesn't need to be on our fucking
He
team.
did say up, Chuck, though.
Look
He
it
said,
up,
Can
Chuck.
you look
We
that
looked
up?
that
Are
up,
you
Chuck.
talking about Deontay Johnson?
Deontay Johnson. Yes, Deontay Johnson. Was he?
Oh, that.
My bad.
I thought you
Well,
were talking
DeAndre
about my
was
boy
with you.
DeAndre. He was. I'm telling you, he was at work.
So, but I was watching Cleveland shit, and they're like, man, if he's just not there right now, like at mini why
He
is he
was
even?
not at OTAs.
Dude, cut the fuck. Why does he even play football?
He's hurt, bro.
No, he's not. Like, dude is a loser. Speaking of minicamp, did you guys see who took first team reps today to
Hold on,
open?
I got one for you.
Kenny Pickett?
Nope.
Loser! You're a loser!
Dylan
Are you
fucking
feeling
Dylan.
sorry for yourself?
I
Well,
can't
you
believe
should
it.
be, because you are
They're trying to put
dirt!
out
You make
film on
me
him
sick,
that-
you
that
big
shows
baby!
that some other team wants him.
I don't know, dude. I don't.
I think they strategized in getting all 4 quarterbacks. They know that they're going to be, and it's not going to be.
I don't
Shedeur.
think they strategized for 4 quarterbacks. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think
That's
they're-
crazy.
I think they're going to shop one of them. I
Haslam
think they're going to
picked
shop one of them.
Shedeur. That's a Haslam pick, buddy. So that's why he's 4th on the rosters, because he was a Haslam pick. He's got obviously he said I'm not making no excuses, like, but dude's barely gonna get any time with the ones, or it's gonna be really, really hard for him to make an impact when he's not getting the chance to do it. I hate that. It pisses me off. I think our best bet, if we're rebuilding anyway, why don't we start one of these rookies? Like, why are we even wasting our time with a fucking Flacco or Kenny Pickett? Let's just go out and see what these 2 guys can do. And worst case scenario, we're drafting high next year.
I want to see Flacco start. I want to be real about it. I want to see somebody that knows how to win and is experienced.
Experienced, yes. Know how to win.
He don't.
He can win, but he didn't
Right,
do
he
very
knows-
good last
he
year.
knows he knows how to win.
But he didn't do it very good last year, though.
He didn't have our roster
Okay.
that he had.
I love
with
how
us
high
the year
you talk
before.
about our 3 and fucking
The way the
14
year that he
football
was there, the year that he was there, he was very good.
Yeah, 4-1, and then got
with
obliterated.
with the
by
roster
Texans.
we had.
Yeah.
Is what I said.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I think Shadour's better than Flacco.
You can't say that at this point.
I think he's got more upside than Flacco.
Well, yeah, he's got more upside. He's got fucking 15
And
more
he's
years
young-
left on his
and-
career.
and he's
Joe
younger,
Flacco's got 2,
so-
maybe.
What do you think? What would you? I mean, Flacco starting is the safest thing to do, but I think it's how long is he's not going to play 17 games.
You and I have already had this conversation. I want one of the rookies to start too.
It just makes them. Let's see what they can do. We got
I
fucking.
just don't think they'll let that
I think you
happen.
start Flacco for like the first 4 or 5. And
Right.
then
I don't want
then
to.
you
That's what I
introduce
think's
the
going to happen as well.
Yeah, but what if
Flacco's gonna
Flacco
start.
goes out there and goes 0 for 5? And then I don't.
What
I'm
if he
not
goes
putting a
5
rookie
and 0?
into that situation. That's a
What if he
different
goes
thing.
Well, that's
That's a
what-
different thing.
that's
though.
what
But if he goes
Cleveland does,
5 and 0,
That's
why
not
would
gonna
you-
happen.
But if
why
he goes
wouldn't
5 and 0,
Flacco
he's
out
going to
at
keep
that
playing.
point?
You wouldn't.
I know. If he goes
Right.
5 and 0, you
Or
at
if
least
So now you
even
got
if
a
he goes
problem.
4 and 1, you still don't
Well, I
take
mean-
him out.
I'm just saying.
4
I'm.
and 1 too. I agree. You keep him in.
All right.
But I'm just saying, like, if he goes 0 and 5, like, you can't get worse. I mean, you keep losing, but I'm saying, like, you're still fucking, you're 0 and 5 at that point. You might as well see what you got. I mean, hell, if that's how you guys feel, then
Well,
fucking
but
start
okay.
Shedeur.
So what if you're 0 and 5 and you put in one of the rookies and he goes freaking 10 and 0?
I would.
Ran into each other.
I would. Fees, you said start. That's who I would start. I would start Shador.
Yeah, might as well then.
Right.
Well, then you'd be 10 and 5. You'd be fucking looking.
I
good.
mean, yeah, you're right. But
Did you see those three? Those
Yes,
three
yes, that
players
was
just
crazy.
ran right the fuck into each
I
other.
don't know how the guy caught it.
How did they not
What up,
see
Scotty?
each other at all?
What up, Scotty?
What's
Also,
up, Scotty?
guys, with a heavy heart, I have to announce that Nick Chubb is a Texan. He's on the
Yeah.
Texans. I want to
At
first
least he didn't go to
say this
He went
is
to
team I
Houston, didn't
despise.
it?
this is a obviously I'm being sarcastic when I say shout out to Andrew Berry for supplying the Texans with a stacked roster. Literally, their whole roster is because of us.
Yep.
Fucking crazy. Well, and the Bengals, I guess. Mixon. But I mean, they got the 3 first-round picks from us. Now Nick Chubb. I mean, they got C.J. Stroud with one of those picks, and who else they get?
The wide receiver.
I don't think they got a wide receiver with them, did they?
They got that beast. They got beastie wide receiver down there.
Where were we talking?
Houston's wide receiver.
Nico Collins.
Oh,
is
Nico.
it?
Nico. I don't think he was a first-round pick though.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But anyway, yeah. Shout out to the fucking
Oh,
Andrew
it
Berry
was the
for
dude from the. It was the defensive dude from Alabama that they got like the same year they got.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk a little bit now. Other NFL news, guys. Did you guys see that Saquon Barkley has to compete with 2 curses this year? 2 curses. I don't know. You guys heard? You guys have heard of the Madden curse, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So I got some stataronies for you guys here. So for running backs, I'm just going to exclude the running backs that were on the Madden cover. After cover, this is what happened. McCaffrey played 4 games in 24. Peyton Hillis had 12,000 yards the rest of his career. Sean Alexander had 11 touchdowns the rest of his career. Marshall Faulk had 0 seasons of 1,000+ yards after the cover. And Eddie George had 3.2 yards a rush on his career. But that was his career rush after that. So that's Saquon Barkley's got to go against the Madden cover. But have you guys heard of the Offensive Player of the Year curse?
I have not.
This one's in the making, but it's 5 years in the making. So this is the last 5 years. CMC missed 13 games last year after being Offensive Player of the Year. Jefferson, the year before that, missed 7 games. Kupp missed 8 games before that. Derrick Henry missed 9 games before that. And Michael Thomas missed 9 games before that. So, yeah. So, Offensive Player of the Year, last 5 winners have missed over.
And that was the end of Michael Thomas's career.
Yeah.
That's
too.
fair ball.
God.
That's fair ball, right?
We'll see it.
They called it foul.
Oh, boy.
That looked like a land on line.
It sure
But
did.
slow mo. That was fair.
They're got to challenge that shit.
I don't know what happens if they challenge it. Nope.
Nope. It must have landed just foul, or they can't see. I don't know.
Oh, it's
Oh,
foul.
it was,
Foul
it
by a
was.
lot. Yeah.
No, it's the net. The net
Yeah.
was fucking with us.
Maybe
So.
you can't see.
So.
That looked
that
way,
looks
that
fair.
looked on the
That
other
looks
side.
It does. It does.
That was wild.
So, guys, let's
Ooh,
clap
that
it.
was close.
Let's
That
clap
was
it up.
close, though.
Let's clap it up real quick.
That was close though.
TJ Watt's holding out.
I was gonna say real quick about Saquon.
They'll have that done by the end of the week.
If I'm
probably.
Saquon, I just don't play this year.
Fuck that. Too
You
much
know what?
shit.
I'm just gonna sit out this year.
What'd you say about TJ?
I said they'll probably have that worked out by the end of the week.
It's been going on for a while.
I know.
So
But
I don't
bet
think
by-
so. I think
I
he's gonna
bet
hold
real
out.
soon.
Told me he was quitting, retiring.
Real
Why do
soon.
you think?
I
TG
just
Watt?
think he will.
TG Watt.
They're not gonna let him go
That's
anywhere.
what he told me.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen way sooner than later.
Okay. I don't think so. I think he'll hold out till they fucking pay him. He wants to pay. He
Watt's
wants an extended.
retiring. Is what he told
So.
me. Nick.
And they'll give it to him.
All right, boys. I have a question. Does Aaron Rodgers have anything left?
Yes.
I had this dude at the beginning of the show tell me, "Nope."
Yep.
At the intro.
Yep. I agree. Washed up piece of shit.
Washed
Yes, he
up
does.
piece of turd.
I think
Oh,
that
God, Eddie's
if
hot
he
takes
does,
fucking kill me.
if he does have anything, I
He
think
hasn't been
he's
a
in the
good
right
quarterback
place.
since 2020. He hasn't been a good quarterback since 2020.
He was statistically a good quarterback last year, dude.
Only at the end of the year.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right.
If he does have anything left in him, he's in a good place. So I will say that. As much as I hate
I
to
don't
say
know.
it.
I think that some people have always hated Aaron Rodgers, and they won't get no matter what is
I used
said
to
about
like him.
them.
No, I about to say he's
No matter
he's
what's
definitely a
said about
first
him,
ballot Hall of Famer.
They have something to say against.
But he's an arrogant piece of shit. I don't.
He might be.
That,
He might
I got
be.
a question. Are they gonna Are they gonna play Steeler football, or are they gonna play Aaron Rodgers football?
They're gonna play
Well,
Steeler
they're gonna play
football.
Steeler
They're gonna.
football.
Are they?
And it's
well, if
gonna.
they're gonna play Steeler football,
and
Aaron
it's gonna-
Rodgers ain't gonna be that good.
It's gonna alleviate. It's gonna alleviate him from having. They're not gonna let him go out and sling the ball fucking every play. They're just not gonna. That's not their offense. They're
Well,
going.
that's how Aaron Rodgers plays football.
They're going to
Aaron
run the
Rodgers
ball
And when-
never
and-
played
and
under
when-
Aaron
They're going
Rodgers.
to run
when-
the ball,
not run
and
the
then they're
ball.
going to pass. Secondly,
And when has an
75%
aging quarterback got better? When has an aging quarterback got better?
Tom Brady.
every quarterback.
I don't
is
think he got
aging.
better, but I think he just
Every
stayed good for
quarterback
a long
is
time.
aging.
I think
Literally.
his second Hall of Fame career was a little bit better than his first Hall of Fame career.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Tom Brady's an anomaly though.
I know.
So
Or did
I
the
just-
game change to keep him better?
Yeah, that
They
definitely
changed the
happened.
rules for
That-
Tom Brady.
That definitely happened.
No.
They
Did he
coddled.
have-
I don't know.
They
I just
coddled to him
They
for
have a
real.
really good defense too. Weird.
and then the Packers released Jair Alexander. Where do you guys think he ends up?
Minnesota.
I don't know. I like I said, I like seeing him at the Bengals, but just because we need help anywhere we can get it.
Lions.
Matt Shelby's got a little bit of sense in here.
What did he say?
You are correct though. Rodgers is that dude. Check his stats. I hate him for all the times he's beat us.
I don't think so.
He also said he's got to fall sometime though, right?
First ballot without a question though.
He's a bum.
But he hasn't
For
played
sure.
good football since 2020.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. His team. He has
I
not been on
don't.
good
Do you
teams, but
watch
yes, he
football?
has. No, I don't. I don't watch any of it.
wondering.
Do you watch it? Do you watch any of his games?
I watch.
I don't think you watch many of them.
I sit back and I
don't
want to
think
see
you
what I'm
watch
talking
many of
about most of the time. So
Yeah.
Last
So-
year was his
Hater.
second lowest QB rating. Third
yeah,
lowest
wasn't he 25th in the league in
in
QBR
his,
last
in
year?
his, in his
25th?
career.
25th in QBR last year.
But he,
Whoa!
it was better than the year before.
What was he the year before?
Had a fucking
4
suck ass
plays.
Yeah, he
and
fucking-
a snapped
He
Achilles.
had one possession.
39.6 to be exact.
So, I'm excited. I'm excited that Myles Garrett gets to eat him twice a year now. So
So
Should be fun.
I will say that he has played good football since 2020. In 2021, he had a 111.9 and 37 TDs with 4 interceptions.
Yeah, he sucks ass.
4 years ago.
For all that time. Yeah, but you said you see, but you argue too hard on your dates. Since 2020,
Okay, I
he's
was
not
1
played.
year
Yes,
off.
he
It's
fucking has.
2026,
Yes, he
bro, and
has.
you're gonna say
It's
20.
2025.
You're 2020
It's
to
2025.
2021. I'm talking about the 2026 going into the 2026 season, I guess. But
He had 28 and 11 last year. So, I mean, that's a little
But I mean,
mediocre.
Stop it.
he's not a shit.
Get some
quarterback,
help.
Even as he's
he's
aging.
washed. That's what I think.
If you're comparing him
It's
to
fine.
his older self,
for sure.
Yeah.
He's definitely taken a step backwards. He's also been on way shittier teams. He's on a better. He's going to be in a better situation now than he has been in the last how many years?
I want to say this is the same shit Eddie was saying last year, and he
Was
was
it?
he was ass.
Was it? I don't think so.
Oh, bro, you go to bat for like any old Packer.
I literally just state facts about the player. I don't. Even if I don't like him, I still state.
Him and Josh Allen
facts.
had the same stats last year.
Okay, that might be
They-
true, but
they
who
did, right?
Yeah, but
That's
who
what
won?
Andrew
But
was
who,
add the running
who,
game in.
But
there.
what's the most important stat?
Yeah, the running game.
What's the most important stat?
winning?
Exactly.
That's a
so
team
what's
stat.
the
That's
what
a
was the
team
Jets'
stat.
It is a
record?
team
It's not a
stat.
fucking
And what
quarterback
was-
stat. That's a goddamn team stat.
Any quarterback will tell you the
That's a
most
team
important stat,
stat.
is
winning,
winning.
No
is
shit.
a quarterback stat.
Thank you.
No, it is not.
Yes,
It
it
is
is.
not.
It's-
Hold on,
it's
hold on,
both.
hold on.
It's
It
both.
is not actually a quarterback stat, but the way we debate
Yeah,
quarterbacks,
it's-
it is
it is
1,000,000%.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
something
whether he
we
won or
consider
lost the
in
fucking
every
game.
conversation.
Would we
about
be
a
talking about
quarterback.
Tom Brady being the GOAT if he didn't win as many Super Bowls he did?
No, probably not.
Because he won.
Because he
I know,
sucked
but
when he was doing it.
The
half
only
the time.
reason why I say it's both because some of them Super Bowl seasons and Super Bowl wins were because of their defense.
100%.
You know what I mean? Tom Brady, I'm not saying he's not good or whatever, but those years he wasn't great, and he still gets considered the fucking greatest because a couple years he was carried by his team. So I will say it's a team
It's
and
his
a quarterback.
clutch
It's
moments.
both. Yeah.
Is
that
Tom
carry
Brady? Is
him.
Tom Brady the GOAT?
You don't get the wins
Yes.
though without the team.
Okay.
No.
Period.
The
If you don't
clutch
get the win,
moments
if your
carry
defense
him.
is not
No.
existent for the game,
For
you're
now.
not going to win.
Peyton's the goat.
It's a team. It's
Who?
a team stat.
He is for now though. I mean,
You win or lose
Seven.
together.
fucking
period.
Patrick
7
Mahomes
rings?
stays on his fucking trajectory. I don't know. I hate
How
to
many's he
say
got?
it, but
3?
3,
Yeah.
but 3 are quick. 3 in like his first 5 or 6 seasons.
He's been around longer than that.
Has he?
Yeah, he sat a whole year.
Okay.
Yeah, he sat behind Alex Smith.
Yeah.
I think he was drafted in 17, right? He came out the
15.
year before Baker, or maybe 2.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was the year before Baker.
And we got Baker in 18, I
Or-
think.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. If
Still,
somebody
he got 3 fucking quick, and he's been there fucking handful of times.
You sure about that?
Okay.
You
okay.
sure about that? You sure about that?
17.
like
He was the
14
10th
years.
overall pick
Okay,
in
so
17.
the year before Baker.
Baker,
Yep.
yeah.
So I mean, he's approaching 10 years in the league.
True. Yeah.
So yeah,
But 3 out of your 10 is pretty fucking good.
he's never not made it to the AFC Championship,
It's
right?
insane.
That's a real stat, right? He's never not made it to the AFC Championship.
I think he's made it every year.
I'm pretty sure that is a
Every year that he's
yeah. Every year that he started, he's made it to the AFC Championship.
That's crazy.
That's GOAT talk. Because I don't think Tom Brady did that shit. Because he was beat by fucking Colts. He was beat by the Steelers.
But will he ever be called the GOAT if he can't
Wow.
surpass the Super Bowl wins?
See, that's where it's tough. I don't think so.
2017 was the last year we had an AFC Championship game without Patrick Mahomes.
But he was a rookie. He sat behind Alex Smith, so he didn't start.
I'm
Right?
I'm not dogging him.
Right, right.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
saying that's insane that it's been that long. Man.
Yeah. That is
the
crazy.
Jaguars were there instead.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
That is nuts. That's a crazy stat that we've not seen. Do you think this is the year we get a different matchup in the AFC Championship?
I don't know.
You got-
No, I think it's gonna be the Bengals
Yeah,
and
I know.
Chiefs. It's probably gonna be the
The
Bengals.
I think
Bengals
it's
and
gonna be
Chiefs, my ass.
somebody-
Bengals and Chiefs.
Probably who it's gonna be.
Oh shit.
Probably get fucking
It's gonna be Kenny Pickett and the Chiefs.
with
No.
what team?
With
what
a
team?
different
That's all
team,
I'll
he
say,
pick
well,
it up.
every team we trade him to, and he decides to be what I've been talking him up as.
Oh boy.
I saw a thing that called him the worst player at OTAs. I was like,
Oh,
get him
yeah.
out.
Who was?
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. People
They
are
said
Maybe
he
they
can't-
meant smallest
He
hands.
can't
No,
even
people
hold on
are-
to the ball, man.
yeah, people are just like he literally
they had to
looks
get a
like the
Nerf
worst.
ball.
So
But I've also heard insiders for the Browns say that that Dylan Gabriel does not look like an NFL quarterback.
that I
he
can.
doesn't.
that,
He looks like an actor.
And not
I
not
can-
like size wise or anything. They're just saying he. Does
no, he
not
looks
look
like someone
an
who
NFL
got
quarterback.
hired to play Tua Tagovailoa in a fucking Lifetime movie.
That's why he's going to. That's why he's going
I
down
think
there.
I do. I think he'll get traded to Miami. Of all the teams,
to
in
back
the
up
league,
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
to maybe not to to back him up for a couple games till
Two
Tua gets
Tuas.
concussed.
They might as well sign Tua's brother too. Fuck it, get his brother in there too, and we're good to go. You got all three.
All three of them.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Polls, huh?
Oh, okay. We got the polls already.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, this was going to be a short show. We don't have much sports
All
talk.
right,
So.
let me close this last one down. All right, so I tested our audience at the beginning of the show. I put what time does the audio drop on Thursday? I put 9 a.m. with all caps and 9 a.m. with lower caps. So I think that they know what time the pod drops now.
Beautiful.
They all 100% said all caps though, so we should probably use all caps. And then I had to use the poll to have everybody comment their dream concert, and we got 100% comment, and the other option was below. So this one requires an answer from JP. I think I saw Fees already answered in the chat, but hey JP, did you get dirt in your beer this weekend?
I didn't have
So
any
I guess
beers this weekend,
it
so.
sounded like it was some pretty good racing, but I don't know if JP didn't get dirt in his beer.
There was everybody else got dirt in their
I
Okay.
definitely had dirt in my beard.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
there you
then
go.
that
Old
was,
clay
that was,
teeth.
That was real racing.
Did you have dirt in your beard?
I had dirt in my beard for sure. I had dirt in my
He
beard.
was
I had
down in the inside of the track where you can't, not supposed to have
supposed to
alcohol
drink
down
the
there.
Yeah, I
beer.
didn't have it. I didn't. Yeah,
Definitely
I
would
wasn't-
have
I
dirt
wasn't
in it
drinking
then.
all.
I had said that the Panthers set the pace in that 6-1 victory, so I had a poll saying either they win in 5 or any other result. That one split 50-50, so everybody's up in the air on that one. This one we'll revisit next week. Will the Reds be 500 next week? It was above and below. 100% of the people that voted said that they will be above 500. So
That's around the table, boys. Come on, Reds.
you
Come
know
on,
what
Reds.
that means,
That
everybody.
1-0.
We will be below 500.
Yeah, that's
next week.
exactly what that means.
I'll flip this freaking
Knew
table.
him.
I got Trey Hendrickson, sign or trade. We got 75% thinking that he is going to sign.
I like it.
I thought sign.
I pick sign too.
And then I put
Who'd y'all pick?
do what?
You're
Did you vote?
Sign,
Who's
I
sign.
I
Sign,
can't.
sign, sign.
I pick sign.
I'm
Sign.
logged
No,
in.
I literally only caught a couple of the polls and voted on them because I didn't know that there were multiples. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, that's
click
how we
on 'em
usually been doing it.
I didn't-
I'm getting
I
my
didn't
own
click
form
on
of
'em regularly to
communication through
check
the
'em.
polls going over here. You got to keep up with me. Which Watt has won the most playoff games? I threw that at him since we were talking about that earlier.
TG.
And whoever somebody had commented and said that JJ or TJ and Derek have none, and that is not true. TJ is the only one with none, but JJ has the most, and then Derek does have one though.
Yep.
And then is Aaron Rodgers a washed up piece of
Yes.
75%
Said he's
said
washed.
yes.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm
And
talking
those
about.
are your polls. We're looking for a sponsor, so put your name on them.
That's funny. But like we were saying, Rodgers, if he's going to succeed, he's going to find a way to do it with the Steelers because we got to play him twice a year. So, all right, y'all. Remember, All In Nation, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, and YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's right. Shout out to our sponsors, DNC Commercial Construction, Brimflex Design, Tommy Construction, Scotty Williams Racing, and Bob Slavers. We'll give them a hand. All right, we will see you guys next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Big shout out. Happy birthday, Fees. Let's give Fees a hand here.
Woo! Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Fees. And, yeah, we are the All In Sports Podcast, and we are signing out. I'm Nick.
I'm Fees.
I'm JP.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Chuck.
Oh, boy. All In Nation, make sure you stick around.
The return to glory.
Oh, goodness!